Oh my gosh, I'm trying to censor you and you keep trying to look at the camera. I wrote the first 4 pages of book 3 in Jezebel's series this morning. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It was 558 words total. So I didn't get super far because I was really thinking hard on like, what do I want the first line to be? What do I want the first page to be? How can I show this getting intense right off the bat? But I'm super, super excited about where it is. This is now officially my favorite book. I'm gonna put you down right here. There you go, now you can see the camera and they can't see you. Okay, I actually just read Romancing the Beat. This was recommended to me by my critique partner, Brittany Wang, because we both want to learn more about writing romance. Sorry if that chair's really squeaky. Reading that really helped me realize that the romance is not really the central point of books 1 and 2, but it is sort of a really, really big part of book 3. It's definitely going to be the most romance heavy. And it's funny because I was reading the book thinking of book 2 and I was like, that doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. Nope, that doesn't fit either. And then all of a sudden I started thinking about book 3, which I just outlined, and I was like, oh yeah, that definitely fits. This is gonna be so good. All right, I gotta go. It's time for a nap. But I will check in with you guys each day and let you know how it goes, because my goal, as you might have known if you watched this video, is to write this book in 27 days. So we'll see if it happens. This morning I wrote, let me show you, 735 words in about 45 minutes for a total of 1,295 words between today and yesterday. I always send myself the Word doc after every writing session just so I don't lose anything, because I have accidentally, like with computer crashes and whatnot, lost some story material in the past. So I'm like really careful now. And as I woke up, I was kind of like letting myself wake up and think about the story before I got up to write it. And so I was thinking about this fun, basically inciting incident. I was like, I'm so excited to write it. I knew what I'm gonna do. And then I sat down and I didn't even get to it because of course I'm still in the setup. I still have a lot of setup to write, but the setup is also really, really fun. So it's going well. I'm very tired because I had to drag myself out of bed, but it's going well. Oh my gosh, my hair's a mess. It is April 27th, Wednesday. I look so pale right now. What the heck? I am not loving the lighting. This looks super weird, but let's see here. There's no winning. I just look, I look like a ghost. Let me come sit by Penny girl, huh? How's my puppy? You're doing so good. I wrote for, let's see, just 40 minutes because the couch was coming and I had to hurry, and I'm having trouble waking up. I was exhausted. I'm so tired. So it's been hard to wake up, even just 40 minutes early, but I'm pushing myself. I can do this. So I wrote 641 words today, and I have not been updating my tracker. So let's do that. These are all the word count stickers I have left from Mandy's store. If you haven't seen me talk about it before, I will link Mandy's sticker shop below. I really loved these laptop stickers. They're super cute, but I had also ordered, I guess these are technically like they were for Christmas. They were gifts. So I'm not in the right month here with it being May. Actually, it's not even May yet. Hold on. There we go. We're still in April. So maybe I'll use these stickers. That way I can have enough for May that these will match. That's a good idea. So there you go. I am officially, wait, that math does not add up. Okay, I just figured out why the camera was so bright. It was a user error on my part. Sorry about that. But anyway, on Saturday, I used the last day where I had a sitter to film as many videos as possible. My goal is to finish a video every 2 or 3 days, hopefully, so that I can be super ahead on videos and be able to focus on the writing. And I expect a bunch of the books from the signed copy sale to be delivered today. It says it's out for delivery, should be here by 10. The hardcovers are still in transit. They're gonna take a lot longer, as you can see. This is like, oh gosh, 2 weeks from now. But I'm not gonna wait for those because I don't want everybody to have to wait for their book. So I am gonna start packaging up these books right here. And I'm gonna whisper because Zion's sleeping, but I already have this much book stock plus this up here and a few copies of The Secret Gift right here. The only reason I haven't packaged them up is because I do like to create a few fun bookish designs with the book stock before I mail it out. It's way more fun if you have all the books together. Oh my gosh, that's some crazy hair. Mom life, gotta love it. So basically, the moment that the rest of the stock comes in and I can mail full packages out, I'm gonna start signing and mailing them, and I'll vlog that separately, so keep an eye out for that. And I'm gonna have to drop all my other work because this is gonna take priority, so I don't know if I'll be able to write or not. I might have to just take a break and get really focused. We'll see what happens. All right, we have Castle with us today. It is April 28th, Thursday, almost exactly noon. Shoot, he just woke up. Before I go get him, let me really fast share with you the writing news. So this morning I did not write, but I actually ended up staying up late last night, and I was like, I'm gonna count this towards tomorrow and I'm gonna write because I felt so inspired. I couldn't sleep and I had some scenes coming to me. I had like dialogue and just different little images coming into my head, and I was like, I don't want to lose this. This is really interesting. So I ended up writing for about 90 minutes. I stayed up a little past midnight, which is late for me now, and I wrote 2,054 words in about 90 minutes. So my total word count now is 3,954 words. And yesterday in the morning, I wrote 641. So if you put all that together, I wrote over 2,600 words yesterday, but I'm gonna count again those 2K words that I wrote late last night as today's words because I did not have time this morning. It's about noon. I'm gonna go eat lunch, hang out with this cutie, and then when his next nap comes along in 90 minutes after his awake window's done, I am going to come back and tear this bad boy down and start signing the books. But I might still write again tomorrow because I am really feeling this story. This is so my favorite story I've ever written. It's got a love triangle. I think I've mentioned that before, but it's worth mentioning again. And I'm having so much fun with it, and it has so much conflict and drama and tension right from the start. So I can't wait. This is just like the one week that I really need help, and it's the one week that both grandparents are unavailable, unfortunately. So I gotta make do. Hopefully everybody who ordered a book will be super understanding. They almost always are. And I really appreciate that. So thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, it's Monday, May 2nd, about 5:30 in the evening. I did not write this morning because honestly, I'm still tired. And so I was like, I just need to take Friday off, and then Saturday and Sunday were supposed to be off according to the schedule that I set for myself. But then I was supposed to come back to it Monday morning and, 5 days in a row again. And I'm thinking that 4 days in a row would have been much more feasible. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I have to write a lot faster if I'm gonna make it, that's for sure. But I did end up writing this afternoon during Zion's last nap, the one before this one, and I wrote 574 words, and if my math is correct, I just added up everything from chapter 1 through what I've written now. I have 4,530 words total, so almost 5K. And I wrote for about an hour, but I also was on TikTok and I was on YouTube and just generally vegging out and not really being focused, so I feel like I could have done a lot better. So I'm gonna say roughly 45 minutes work time. That's probably being generous. I think I was really distracted. And then I was starting to be tired and I was like, I don't feel like this anymore. So instead of continuing to write what I could picture coming up next, I just did a bullet point list like I've talked about before. Oh, and I cut my finger on Zion's formula lid, really bad. So trying to write with a band-aid on was not super fun. It wasn't going that well. So that might be a small contributor to why I didn't write as much. But honestly, I'm just feeling kind of lazy. I'm being honest with you guys. Here's to tomorrow being better. Today is May 3rd, and I did manage to write in the morning, but now I also really need to work on my newsletter. I'm revealing some really exciting things, such as the titles for books 2 and 3 in the series. If you haven't seen that, I will link these below in the video because I am officially on Goodreads with these 2 books now. These are not the final covers. These are just temporary placeholder covers, but I'm very excited. Actually, I am most excited about the series title name, The Queen's Rise. And shout out to one of my patrons, Leslie Barclay, for suggesting that twist on some of the options that I had because I really like it. It just fits perfectly. So I was thinking about possibly writing some more today, and then I was like, no, I don't have time. I really need to get this newsletter done because I don't really have time tomorrow. And then Thursday is when the newsletter is supposed to come out, along with the video on book titles, which will be out by now by the time you see this. So I'll link it below if you're curious. What did I write today? 531 words today, and it was the beginning of the meet cute. I don't want to spoil anything, but I've been writing all the setup basically before the break into 2 where you enter a new world, and I ended the chapter and my writing for the day on a cliffhanger where it's basically boom, she just entered the new world. It's a very climactic moment, very like cliffhanger ending, and I'm like, I don't actually know what the Hanavadeh's world looks like. I need to probably do some brainstorming before I come back to write again and figure that out. So I did go on Pinterest and officially start the Pinterest board for the series. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the stuff for this world is on the Stolen Kingdom Pinterest board, but now the series has its own. It's private for the moment, but maybe I'll make it public eventually. I know, right? That's funny. She's a funny puppy. Okay, young man. Update with a baby. Here we go. It's May 4th, Wednesday. And I did write this morning. Zion, should we share how much I wrote? I gotta check my email where I sent the book to myself. 448 words. And she's officially in the new world. It's super fun. You are the cutest. Yes, you are. Anyway, I gotta go dry my hair and hang out with this little dude. And then I have a meeting in like an hour and a half while he's sleeping. And then I have videos to edit and a newsletter to finalize for sending out tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll come back to writing today. I really want to, but I kind of admitted to myself I don't think it's gonna happen. So that's why I thought I better update you guys now. Hey, Penny. Penny. My functional medicine doctor's appointment is this morning in like 30 minutes. So I couldn't find the willpower to write this morning. I was way too distracted and a little nervous and anxious. Plus, on top of that, I have the video on book titles going live this morning. I decided to make it an hour earlier because I'm too excited, and I decided to send my newsletter even though technically the video won't show up until the video's live, but I wanted to press send. I wanted it to be out now before the appointment. I hope that people will add it to their TBR. I'll link the books below this video if you want to check them out on Goodreads because it really does mean a lot to authors and it helps a ton. But I mean, I want to write today so bad, but I just don't know if I'll have time because I also really need to edit this YouTube video on Bookstagram for early access, and I want that to be up either tonight or tomorrow so my patrons get lots of early access, and it still has a pretty good amount of work to do. At least one nap, maybe 2, let's put it that way. And then I probably need like another one of his naps for brainstorming it and doing like my bullet point outline thing that I always tell you guys about, but I just need to sit down and figure out what's in this scene because I really there's just gonna be a lot of new things introduced, and so I have to actually know what those new things are and who the people are and what all their goals are, because there's gonna be a lot of new people, a lot of revelations for the character to find out that I need to find out myself first. And I just don't know how this appointment's gonna go. I don't know if I'm gonna be in the mood afterwards, but I decided to record this, so now I have the accountability that I need to come back and write. I know. I did not write yesterday like I was hoping to. I struggled. I was so frustrated the whole day because I just kept wanting to, but I had to take care of this little dude. I had to edit a video. I had that newsletter I mentioned. And then I realized I had to post on social media about the title reveals. And then to be totally honest, I was so not in the mood to write this morning, but I was like, you know what? You just spit up. Zion, what was I even trying to say? Huh? I don't even remember. Yes, I do need a hug. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Somebody can tell that I'm stressed, can't you? Okay, thank you. Okay. Where did I even leave off? Obviously I have a very fussy baby. I got allergies like crazy, and I think I was basically describing how busy I was yesterday, and today was just as bad, if not worse. So this vlog is just falling apart. That's how I feel right now. I did write this morning. I wrote, let's see, 778 words for about 60 minutes, and my total, supposedly, this is like in the doc, I haven't been doing the math and adding it up, my total is 6,290. I am just so wiped out, you guys. I'm so burnt because there's just so many appointments. So I just did that today. We did a chiropractor appointment, and then we set up like 5 more appointments just for this week. I don't know. I'm feeling really defeated right now. I just feel like I have so little time as it is, and now I have less. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Once again, I'm documenting, not writing. Zion is trying to fall asleep, but as of yesterday, he learned how to roll over. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. 11,682 words. And if we compare that to the last book, I had written 16,000 words. So that makes me nervous. Speaking of book 2, I actually really want to go back and send it off to Bethany, my critique partner, so that she can hopefully read it before her baby is born.
No gold, no one else to hit my phone up. None of that pretentious life. No, don't need